Well, hi, everyone. We're David and Jamie from the Rooted Marriage,
the online marriage ministry of Stonebriar Community Church.
And we'd like to share with you an encouraging thought for your marriage.
Dr. Chip Dickens, the author of our marriage enrichment course called Marriage Core, asks this question: what if marriage was intended to make you holy rather than to make you happy?
Now, when we first heard this question, we were a little confused. After all, every rom-com that we'd ever watched and every friend advice that we'd gotten was that we were to work hard to make each other happy, to complete each other.
And we realized that the harder that we worked to make each other happy, the less and less successful we were at it.
It was, and it still can be, pretty frustrating.
But we were encouraged when we read this as well. God created marriage, and God intends for marriage to be a relationship, a blessing for us, a special relationship to enjoy as He continues to make us more like Himself.
So the best way to learn to love my spouse was to learn to love and be loved by my Creator and Savior.
In the gospel, we are made aware of our sin, our need for a Savior, and how to have a saving faith or trust in Jesus.
But there are also some unique things that we see in this saving relationship with Jesus that can also help our marriage.
First, God continually invites us to rest in Him.
That literally means to unburden ourselves of the load that we carry, a load of guilt, shame, failure, and the work that we do to be satisfied outside of our relationship with God. In Matthew 11:28 and 29, Jesus says, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and carry a heavy burden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you. Let me teach you, because I am humble and gentle at heart, and you will find rest for your souls." Now, isn't it interesting that one of the first things we do when we're with God is to rest and be restored?
And next, Jesus invites us to commune, or to connect with Him.
In Revelation 3:20, we read, "Look, I stand at the door and knock. If you hear my voice and open the door, I will come in. We will share a meal together as friends." It's in this sharing time together that we get to know God's heart, and we are free to reveal the intimate parts of our hearts to Him as well. It creates deep connection, free from fear of failure.
And imagine if every day we looked forward to our time with our spouse as a time of rest and a time of connection.
You know, the effect would be to be free from the burden of expectations and anxieties of trying to make our spouse happy.
And instead, we can know in our hearts that our intentions and desires are known and valued and encouraged.
It can seem like a paradox, but love Jesus and you'll know how to love your spouse.
So be encouraged. It's being loved by Jesus so that you can love your spouse.
If you'd ever like to know more about how a relationship with Jesus can help you grow deeper in your love and connection with your spouse, we'd love to invite you to check out Marriage Core at Stonebriar and the Rooted Marriage online on Facebook and Instagram.
And as always, we are cheering for you and praying for your marriage.
Till next time.